Hey everybody, I am in Bahia, the northeast of Brazil, in a camping by the beach, and I thought it's time for a bit of an update. I am finally going to be uploading some new content next week, and I have finally started making photos again. If you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen that recently I've been shooting quite actively. Now, I know that I tend to disappear for extended periods of time here on YouTube, and usually it's just because, well, it's the nature of this life on the road. It's unpredictable, and sometimes it's just very, very hard to get serious things done. However, the latest disappearance is a little bit different. Towards the end of last year, I was riding a creative high. I was shooting videos and documenting our journey from Peru to the Brazilian coast. A pretty epic trip, if you ask me. I envisioned concluding this chapter dramatically once we would reach the coast. However, those of you who follow my channel know that this isn't exactly or very far from what happened. Shortly after the new year, we lost our home on wheels. Thankfully, with a bit of a miracle and the support of many of you, the support of some of my amazing friends and the help of some other folks who follow my photography, we were able to get back on the road relatively quickly. We got a new camper. We modified the car to the new camper, and this required a lot of time and energy. After all this, we kept encountering minor issues with the new setup. A leaking window, some bolts getting loose, some wiring problems, and these kinds of things are quite normal with a new setup. But they use up so much of your freaking energy, and for me, nothing sucks the creativity out of me more than having to do these logistics, having to do all these repetitive, mundane things. I just end up with no energy at all to create. And so as a result, I really haven't created much over the past few months. Just some family photos, an occasional drone image, and a moment or two from life, from what I've been seeing, every now and then. However, everything started to change once we reached Bahia, one of the northeastern regions of Brazil. So I want to share this in my next video. Now, I'm not sure how many of you are still following along, since, as I said, I do tend to disappear every now and then, but I am still here. I am very excited again, and now I'm creatively rejuvenated. In the upcoming video, you'll see me dive right back into my passion for travel photography. And I'll be using my favorite travel photography lens. If you watch this channel regularly, then you know exactly what this lens is, and I thought, well, let me put my money where my mouth is, and I'm only going to use this lens and nothing else, and well, you'll see the results. So expect new content next week. I think it's going to be fantastic. As always, you'll get tips for improving your travel photography, not just the surface level banal sort of stuff, but some real solid useful travel photography tips, and I'll share some helpful insights for anybody who has ever felt creatively stuck, which is pretty much everybody. So please, if you're still with me, tune in next week.